This is called a part-whole diagram. As you can see, it's made up of 3 circles. The 2 are slightly smaller that are joined to the bigger circle in the middle. The circles here and here are the 2 parts that when they come together make the whole. So we use a part-whole diagram when we are working out some sums or we're doing our story maths. So for instance, here's a little story. 3 bears were playing in the park. 1, 2, 3. 3 bears were playing in the park when along came another 2 bears. 1, 2. So now we've got our 2 parts, 3 and 2. So now we need to work out what 3 and 2 are the same as. And to do that, we count all of the bears into the whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 and 2 are the same as 5. This is the method that your children have already learned to use. We want to move them on from that now, and we want them to be able to count on from the larger number. So I'm just going to pause the video for a moment and set up ready for that. So here we have the sum. 4 add 3 is the same as. Now you can tell this as a story if you feel that your child is still needing the story to give them a really good idea as to what's going on, or you could just use the sum. Now the difference we do this time is we look at the 2 numbers 4 and 3, decide which one is the biggest number, which is 4, and we put all 4 into the whole. So now we know that we've got 4 in the whole. We don't need to count them 1, 2, 3, 4 again, because we know that we've put 4 in there. So now when we add in the other bears, we start by counting from the 4 that are already in the whole, like this. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 and 3 is the same as 7. It's a good idea to make sure you vary the sums so that the biggest number doesn't always come first. So here's our new sum. 2 and 6 is the same as. So we look at our 2 parts and the biggest number there is 6. So we're going to put the 6 in the whole. We know that there are 6 in the whole already. We don't need to count them because we know we had 6 in that right hand part. So now we're going to add the other 2 bears, but starting from the 6 that we already had. So here we know is 6, 7, 8. 2 add 6 is the same as 8. I hope that explains our part-whole diagram. If your child is finding the counting on bit difficult, then I would stick with having your 2 parts, your 2 and your 6, and then count them in one at a time. It is a level of understanding that they need to understand that once they put the number in the middle, they don't need to count that many again. So if they're finding that tricky, then go back to the first step. I hope this helps.